An excellent morning, friends and family around the world. Reaching out to you quickly on our Monday morning millionaire mindset tips that I do, as a gift from the experiences that I've had over the years. I've been in the entrepreneurship space for about 3 decades. My name is Dr. Harry Benjamin, and I'm really grateful and thankful for those experiences that really helped me to become a better individual, a better entrepreneur. And I'm seeking to pass on lessons from my past experiences to those who choose to listen, so that you could avoid some of the mistakes that I made in the journey. And this was a suggestion from my beautiful, amazing Carlin Benjamin. And I'm really grateful. She's my wife. 23 years, believe it or not, right? So, that's a check mark. It's not easy to endure 23 years, ladies and gentlemen, in relationships. For those who have ever been in a marriage for that length of time, you know what I'm talking about. For those people who've been married a year, 2 years, 3 years, you're still in a honeymoon. Well, some people don't last weeks, well, and some people don't last hours. So I'm very grateful for that. Anyway, that's one sector of relationships. I'm not here to talk about the marriage aspect. My wife is more adept at speaking about that than I am, and she has a book coming out soon that's gonna help people in that area. So anyway, aside from that, lessons that I gained, the key lessons that I recognized that when I was coming up my first climb up the mountainside of money, and we were earning a lot of money, we didn't really understand the value of creating relationships. So even though we lived in a very wealthy community, individuals, some of them had 50 million, $100 million net worth, when we were living in Florida during 2004 through 2010. But even the owner for the community that built it, a gentleman that he was extremely wealthy. And I really didn't understand the power and the value of creating relationships with people who are much more wealthy than you are, and actually seeking them out, not for what they could give to you, because that's not the purpose of a relationship, but the knowledge and the understanding and the clarity that they have about business is ahead of yours, while they are generally at a higher level of achievement and maybe have helped a lot more people in the scope of life than you may have built or done. So the key thing is in your journey is to really seek out and cultivate relationships. The word success could be defined in three words: relationships, relationships, relationships. Show me your friends and I'll show you your bank account. So it is very important as an upcoming entrepreneur that you're constantly cultivating relationships with people who are very successful in their own fields, build relationships with them, become friends with them. Because that's really the essence of what I missed out on. I didn't really understand its importance. I didn't understand that I would have gleaned a lot from them. Plus, there's some deals that could be passed on your way. People tend to do business with people they like and people that they trust. So if you take time to build relationships over the years of your life, what will eventually happen is that those relationships will start to become avenues for you to be able to do other things, many other things. So it's really, really important to cultivate and develop strong bonds and friendships, and build relationships with people. And of course, keeping our integrity intact so that people who have high levels of integrity will want to be in association with us. Because a lot of times we can, for the sake of trying to take care of our families and trying to generate income to take care of ourselves, sometimes we go into some things that we shouldn't go into, which breach our integrity value. And once we destroy our reputation, man, that's it. You're done. If you mess up your reputation, that's it, man. It's the most difficult thing to get back on track when people want to distance themselves from you because you have messed up your reputation. And I feel that I haven't messed up mine because I have friends that have millions of dollars, and even though I have not gotten back to that millions of dollars state, we're still friends. And people don't keep you as friends if they think that, hey man, this guy's reputation is impugned. So it's really wise for you to really pay attention to that, because there are a lot of Ponzi schemes and pyramid schemes flying around us right now. And in the pursuit of trying to generate income for our families, our logic can sometimes allow us to make those bad decisions. And a lot of us self-mentor. We self-mentor. We're not. A lot of us are not open to asking opinions and guidance of other people who are much more successful than us and taking it. And I was there. My first journey, I thought I knew everything. I didn't need to ask anybody any questions. I didn't need to get into any conversations with anyone because I was the deal. I knew everything. And looking back, ladies and gentlemen, if I'd taken time out to cultivate relationships with so many different people, investment bankers and individuals who own large amounts of real estate and media and so many different areas, then things would have been so much different because of those relationships that you had and the wisdom that you gain from the multitude of counsel. So hopefully that resonates with somebody out there, that as you're in your journey, make sure that you're building those relationships, seeking out people who are very successful. It's not for what they're going to give to you, but for the wisdom and the knowledge and the understanding that they have about life because of the journey that they have been on and the exchanging of ideas that can happen. So love you all. See you guys at the next call. Love you all. Our next YouTube, right? I mean, I'm doing Zooms back to back. I mean, I'm right now got to rush out to do a Zoom, and then I have calls to make because we're building our community, and Extreme Effects Global Academy is just off the charts, right? If you're not in, come in. All right, love you all. All right, bye bye.